Welcome back to another episode of Public Water Marine, and on today's episode we're going to be rebuilding the transom on this Crestliner Rampage. This will be my first transom I've ever rebuilt on a Crestliner. I've never had to do a transom other than that on that last boat we had, which was the Big Ron. That was a Starcraft, but we kind of made our own transom, so that was a different story. We took an inboard boat and made it outboard. This is completely different. This is what we're trying to make this one back to factory as best we can. We are going to do it a little bit differently because it doesn't look like they tried to treat the wood, and I'm pretty sure Crestliner had a lot of problems with transoms in the first place. Right now we're rebuilding the transom on this Crestliner Rampage, and we just got the engine off, just got the eye bolts out. So what you can do is take this back cap off back here, back cap off here, gas and all just kind of hangs right there. Then you'll be able to get access to your eyelets right here, and then now I'm looking and it looks like there is screws that go in and hold this back little plate in. Top cap was just screwed on, that comes right off really easy. Still got to get these through hole fittings out. As you can see, it's definitely rotten. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully we can, I watched another guy, he put little eye bolts in here. Hopefully we can use that method to get this out today. If not, we're gonna figure out what's gonna happen, because this is crazy. May or may not end up getting rid of this foam. We'll see on that too. So stay tuned for the next step. All right, so special tool of the day. This is to get to the bolts that are down up in there. Let's see if I can get a lot. All right, so we have officially removed every bolt. The tricky ones being the little special tool I had to make to get to, let's see, these two. Through that, and then same thing over here to get to those two right there. But other than that, everything's taken out. All the through bolts, all the through hole fittings, all the transducer, engine, top cap, everything is removed. So now the next step will be to put eye bolts through there and see if that YouTube trick does work for us. This being the only fitting that had to be cut out, but all that's getting replaced anyway. So. All right, so I could not find any little lag bolts to go in, and I'm gonna try it here first before going here, but I have boat cleats because I'm a boat mechanic. I guess, you know, you have those around. But yeah, I got a boat cleat here, a boat cleat there. I'm gonna put a rope or a chain or something around that, and then I got my hoist right here. So give you a better look what that's gonna look like. And we're gonna attempt to just pull this joker right out. All right, so slowly getting her lifted up, and I'm noticing that this side is already cracked, which I'm wondering if I shouldn't have put them on the top instead of right there, because I feel like this is just pulling against itself. So I'm gonna see if I can't get one more position on it, but I think it's already broken out, so we'll see what happens. Well, there goes our chance at a template. This is gonna be hell. Oh, this wood is so rotten, it's not even funny. I don't know what to do at this point, because I mean, obviously I can pretty much just pick all this crap out of here, but it's gonna be fun. And in fun, I mean sarcastically, not fun, but yeah, this is rotten. We'll see what happens. I would like to say I'm not getting my butt kicked, but this is rough. If you don't let it get this rotten, it's not nearly as bad. I can see where this all comes out, but let's see if we can't get this one piece out real quick for you. Oh my God, I needed that template so badly, thank God. Oh, that's beautiful. So, that's the last piece, I think. And then here's one side. Yeah, I got a lot to dig out on that one, but hopefully we can piece this together, get a somewhat decent template to go with, and definitely gonna try it with some cheap particle board or some kind of cheap board first, so I'm not wasting money. You know, the price of wood went up out through the roof. So you got the carpenter in today. I'm not the best with a measuring tape. Got a piece of Luan we're gonna make a template out of. Hopefully get it pretty exact so we can get the right wood for it, fiberglass it, and put her on in. How you feel about the template? All right, so we're gonna do an update on the transom build on this Crestliner. So if you're looking at it right now, what we did is, last thing you saw was us making that template. Cut out our 3 sheets of plywood. I will put down in the description below on what size plywood we use, just in case you do have the Rampage. The Rampage is pretty rare to see, so Won't be exactly the same, but I'll also give that to anybody that wants it. If you get out to me quick enough, I'll keep it around for about a year. Anyways, each piece. So we sandwiched the fiberglass in between, screwed it down while it was wet, the resin at least, and then that should be our glue instead of using just normal glue. Welcome back to day 3 of the transom rebuild. So this is sat overnight with the 2 fiberglass sheets smushed in between. I don't know, I don't think we used enough resin or hardener one, but it's gonna take probably a little bit longer for it to set up. So what I'm about to do is just go ahead and get the edges good and sand it down, make everything look pretty. All right, so now all the edges have been sanded flush. She is ready to be fiberglassed in and permanent for life, hopefully. All right, first layer of glass is on. I just got a bunch of scrap pieces, so it's just a bunch of random pieces for this one, but by no means am I a glass guy. In wood, I had to sand a lot of it back down, so we're gonna be glassing one more day, it looks like. But here's the video of the cloth being put on right now. I'm about to get it cut to where I think it needs to be. This cloth seemed to be working a lot better for me than that stranded stuff. That's kind of where I got messed up yesterday. Also did not mix the right amount of hardener, so it took a lot longer for it to set. But today I've learned from those mistakes and I'm hoping to have a better outcome. So I'm gonna get this cut to where I think it needs to be, get my resin mixed, and then I'll come back to you when I get this laid down. All right, so I just laid the glass. Did much better on this side than the other side. This is what I'm pretty sure it's supposed to look like. Once this dries here in a couple hours, since I added way more hardener than last time as well, I'm gonna flip her on over and then finish doing a second layer on the edges. If anybody's got any tips for the edges, give me a shout. I would love to learn a little bit more about that because I definitely got my butt kicked.
Yes, sir.
Transom's in. So the transom went in perfectly. Banged her right in. Had to do like a little bit of a sledgehammer with a 2x4 action there, but really great. Super pumped with it. You can, I mean, put all your weight on there and ain't doing nothing. I'm sure the engine still won't do anything, but man, what a job. And the amount of hours you're gonna have into it is insane. But well, that'll complete this video. Engine's on, transom is solid as a rock. Not the prettiest work in the world, but it's gonna hold, and I'm just super thankful that I was able to trade a job like this to take this boat out of state a couple times. But that's the finished product. There's no flex anymore, which is great. Only thing needs to be done now is, I think a lot of the reason it was leaking water in there and everything, it was causing it to rot, was from this and then that other side. But other than that, yeah. Thank you for watching. As always, like the video, subscribe, comment below if you think you could do fiberglass work better than I can, which I feel like everybody should be able to vote in on that one, say yeah. But appreciate y'all and hope to make some more videos here soon.